también en el Senado de la República, pero también en múltiples comentarios en algunas personas que los repiten y los repiten en las redes sociales, algunos medios de comunicación que también los repiten, está esta idea de que la Organización Mundial de la Salud ha criticado la respuesta de México o la ha considerado inadecuada o que nos ha enmendado la plana al decirnos hagan pruebas, etcétera. Se invoca en particular al director del Departamento de Emergencias, el doctor Michael Ryan, quien es además el vocero de la Organización Mundial de la Salud cuando no actúa el propio director general. Este lunes próximo pasado, el mismo día que estábamos en el Senado de la República, el doctor Michael Ryan comentó lo siguiente. Les pido presten atención, está subtitulado, está en inglés, pero ustedes pueden seguir lo que dice el doctor Michael Ryan respecto a la respuesta en México en los subtítulos. Y lo que verán, no les doy los detalles, lo van a ver directamente, es una perspectiva amplia, desde nuestro punto de vista balanceada, lamentando situaciones que ocurren en México, contrastando lo que ocurre en México con lo que ocurre en otras partes del mundo y destacando algunas de las intervenciones o comportamientos que tiene México respecto a su uso de la información, su presentación pública, el análisis de información y las medidas de seguridad sanitaria que hemos tomado. Michael Ryan, 12 de octubre, director del Programa de Emergencias de la Organización Mundial de la Salud.
The situation in Mexico obviously remains difficult. Until October the 10th, there were over 814,000 cases and over 83,600 deaths from COVID. Again, I think putting it in context, I think nearly half of all the confirmed cases have come from Mexico City and the state of Mexico, Nuevo León, Guanajuato, and Sonora. So, in that sense, there's been a big impact in certain areas. About a quarter of the patients reported to us have required hospitalizations, and there's been a preponderance of males over females, about 52% to 48%, but not such a great preponderance. Again, many people, like we've seen all over the world, have had underlying conditions, including hypertension, diabetes, obesity, were the main associated conditions there. And you know, Mexico has been running this traffic light system, three-level traffic light system, and interestingly, many other countries have adopted similar traffic light systems in the last number of months. Mexico was one of the first countries in the Americas to introduce that traffic light system, and we would support Mexico in continuing to do that. Health personnel have been very much affected in Mexico, and again, predominantly 60% reported in females, which probably represents the fact that health workers in Mexico are predominantly female themselves. 48% of the cases in nurses, about a quarter of the cases in doctors, and another quarter in other health professionals in Mexico. Clearly, protecting those health workers is very important, and we have, our PAHO office have obviously continue to recommend to Mexico to continue the training, protection and provision of equipment to frontline health workers in Mexico. Again, the same issues arise in terms of the shift of disease into younger populations. There have been issues in the past on the testing strategy and the amount of testing done. I'd also like to commend Mexico. It's been very careful to try. It's had a large bump in cases over the weekend, just before the weekend, because it's actually changed a lot of its definition of cases, not to reduce the number of cases, but to actually capture more cases, particularly those who weren't tested. So Mexico now considers cases who are epidemiologically associated with a confirmed case to be cases, and the same with deaths, which actually puts Mexico in a situation where it will tend to report more cases than elsewhere, and it is to be commended for its transparency on that.